Hello, welcome to the channel. I am Tyra Bell. This is True Awakened. We are true or true. Make sure you check us out. Our information is above my head and also below. Welcome to the channel. I am excited to channel some messages today. This pick a card will be what is transforming in your life at this time. I have 4 piles. Pile 1 is labradorite. Pile 2 is the evil eye. Pile 4, peach core. Pile 3, peach core. Pile 4 is nephrite jasper. Sorry if I got those mixed up. The timestamps will be down below once this is over. If you're here live with me, whatever's down in the description is not accurate, but I will fix it once I'm done. Also, if you're here to send evil eye or to judge or to send bad energy, just know that that only affects you. It will be returned. It will not affect me, my channel, or my viewers. But if you are here to send positive vibes and join the family and like, comment, subscribe, just know that that good energy comes back to you tenfold. So I thank you for being here. I don't plan to be on here for very long, so let's get started with pile 1. Also, if you want a donation-based reading with me here live, check out the chat. The information will be there. Otherwise, just enjoy this free pick a card. So what's transforming for you, pile 1, at this time? Labradorite. The song that's playing is Doves, When Doves Cry by Prince. And I just got really tired, so pile 1, you could be really tired at this time, but it's like, I feel like I did not get emotional or cry today, but it feels like I'm hearing emotional neglect, but I felt like I got really tired and I felt like my eyes were sore from like crying. Like someone needs to, or is going to, or just did do like a deep emotional purge, crying deeply. Like I'm feeling someone intensely crying. Like I could feel my eyes, like I even feel like my eyes look more red right now. I don't know. It's so weird. You know how like you cry and then you feel really sleepy afterwards? That was the feeling that came over me. Or like when you wake up in the morning, your eyes are a little tender. That feeling. The song that's playing is Had It All the Time by Gloria Ann Taylor. I want to say Pile 1. I think you're finding like soul tribe, soul family. Like, and it's making, like, again, I'm feeling that feeling. Like, I'm feeling like someone's purging. It's like almost like there's energy on your back that wants to like purge through emotional turmoil. So if you're feeling called to like cry, to purge, make sure you're taking those opportunities, because I'm feeling something literally lifting off of your back, like a heavy burden. It's really intense for me right now. But when you meet this soul tribe, they're gonna make you cry a lot. Like, have you ever had like a bad trip, Pile 1, and you cry deeply? You go places you never thought were possible. Tight beat. Your soul tribe is going to bring this out of you, I want to say, and it's going to remind you that, especially if you felt like you never had deep friendship, you are going to find deep friendship. This is a part of whatever's transforming in your life at this time. Like, these will be your brothers and sisters. Or maybe that's something you're looking for, Pile 1. And I'm hearing intimacy. Also life coaching, Pile 1. Okay. So I want to say recently, or in the very this is either now or in the recent past, I want to say you're having some sort of clarity, mental clarity, spiritual clarity as well, some sort of balance that's coming in for you. I want to say chakra alignment. At Your Best by Aaliyah is playing. This is a really sweet and like sensitive song. So I want to say you're a very sensitive person. Be very patient with the spiritual downloads that you're getting during this time, Pile 1. I see that you're a very enlightened person. Your emotional depth, but also psychic ability is like really important at this time. It's helping you create some good schedules, good routines, and also like just create new things in your life through this new balance. If this wasn't spiritual, it could be physical, like winning a court case or something going in your favor recently that made you feel like, aha, I get it. I get what's going on. I get like something makes sense to you now. And it's teaching you maybe not to worry about what people say. It's also reminding you to choose patience over others' suggestions. If you have a knowing about something that will go in your favor, it's important that you always rely on your patience, your inner wisdom, rather than jump to concerning yourself with ingenuine conversation. Especially if you can feel that intuitively. Just be patient with the process and know that you will feel balanced in the right time. I want to say that there was some sort of misfortune, or I heard a lack of planning, lack of guidance with this could have been a partner. And maybe this has you a bit on guard. And yeah, she says, sometimes I fall short on what I say I'm all about. So despite whatever failure, I see that you're in this like Queen of Swords energy. So she's saying in the song, sorry. At your best, you are love. Yeah. You're a positive, motivating force. So I want to say, despite whatever didn't turn out, despite what was a failure, trust your inner wisdom at this time. Really tap in with your inner child as well. Try to appease the inner child as well. Like, put it above all else. When we put our inner child first, it really yields the best results. So I think that you really want to transform this energy of failure. I feel like you're learning to choose more patience and more peace in your life at this time, or this is the guidance, and not to see a lack of planning as failure. I just heard. Can we explain, Spirit? Spirit is saying like your guidance sometimes is the result that you're looking for, if that makes sense. It's not always about something materializing. That communication with Spirit is a very beautiful thing, and to have more gratitude for that. The experience to commune with Spirit is not to be undervalued because you're not getting what you want in the present moment. Troubleshooting is a song that's playing. So I feel like, yeah, there was some sort of false start, failure. So just know that you are making wise investments at this time, despite what you feel like is not showing up, and allow Spirit to gift you with serendipity. And they're asking you to let your guard down just a bit. So I want to say, keep it transparent, trigger warning, pile 1. I feel like there are some more triggers to come in the future, near future, like when you're done with this reading. And you're going to continue to, I want to say, remove blindfolds at this time in order to seek some inner peace, some inner wisdom within yourself. And these triggers will help you to balance your own emotional states space, sorry. Your own emotions. Temper your emotions. Once you reach a more balanced space within yourself, you're going to be very attractive to some new opportunities or financial gifts. So Spirit is like, can we go from this Queen of Swords or this Queen of Sword energy to the Queen of Cups or the High Priestess instead? Can we choose our optimism and our spiritual potential over the 3D at this time? And what else? I'm hearing bright ideas, and behind this sun card, this is like that inner child card, there's a bunch of sunflowers, and I saw them as ideas. So you can channel that Queen of Swords energy into being organized and very diligent, but it has to come from this place of optimism over failure. I heard choose yourself, choose your ideas at this time. If a relationship failed, know that you're going to bounce back. You're transforming into, I want to say, more higher thinking, more patience. And this transition will help you to release a lot of pain around this failure and find a lot of peace over 3D matters. So that High Priestess energy will help you, remind you what you're doing for, like what you do it for. And you'll find that clarity through patience. Is there anything else for pile 1? So the song that's playing is I Don't Trust Myself. I think it's With You. Yeah, With You by John Mayer. So that might be a confirmation around this connection that failed. You can give it a listen. So, despite whatever relationship may not have worked out, it's like your material abundance is waiting for you. Pile 1. Some sort of harvest is waiting for you. So continue to study the situation and put I want to say more effort into the healing work, and that is what your intuition and your higher guidance is showing you to do with this High Priestess, is how to heal in order to create this financial or material abundance in your life. It's through the wisdom. And this inner child has to be free in order to receive that. But the Queen of Swords within you is trying to protect that inner child. So just allow yourself to bounce back at this time. There will be more triggers, like I said. So keep finding that moderation in everything, especially within your emotions at this time, because once you can balance that out, you'll hear your intuition very loudly. And you're manifesting this harvest, you know? So keep working your magic. That is what's transforming in your life. I want to say you're going through a bounce back after something that didn't go your way. So be very gentle with your process. Be gentle with yourself at this time. Not a good time to be overly self-critical, because when you're in this balanced state, that's where your justice lies, especially if you feel like the situation was unfair. So keep working through those triggers. Thank you, pile 1. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile 2. Pile 2, which was the evil eye. Let's get into it. So pile 2, I want to say there's going to be significant changes. Wasn't sure how to say it, but I heard significant changes, so I'll go with that. I'm hearing surprises, but it doesn't feel like good surprises, pile 2. We'll get into it. So pile 2, I feel like maybe you already went through these difficult surprises. Maybe you invested somewhere and you may be coming from pile 1. You feel like you didn't get a return on that investment. The song that's playing is I Thought by Brandy. And I'm hearing none of this matters to me. Feels like someone's like, unfortunately, it feels like someone put in a lot of effort and then they're giving up on it. Like, none of this matters anymore. This doesn't matter to me. My heart kind of sank as I said that. Pile 2. So if this is not your reading, go ahead and click out, because this seems like a very specific energy. Feels a little heavy. I don't want to trigger anybody, so this does not resonate. Don't worry about it. Catch your next reading. But if you're ready to move forward, let's move forward. I'm hearing embarrassment, pile 2. I'm gonna take these all. I'm gonna take all of them. I'm hearing flooded with information, so just know, like, if you're not feeling clear at this time, you either will be flooded with information or this reading will be very informative. So sit back and grab a snack. So the High Priestess is coming out again. So maybe you're from pile 1. Yeah, you're probably from pile 1. We have 2 of the same cards from pile 1. If not, maybe check that out if you feel called to. If not, don't worry about it. So what's transforming in your life at this time? I want to say you've had a really tough go at it in some new beginning in like love matters. Know that whatever you feel, especially on a heart level at this time or an emotional level, is tied to a past life situation. And Spirit is saying being in denial will increase negative thinking at this time. So really get as honest as you can as possible. There is a lot of clouded judgment. Maybe there's a lot of distractions around you at this time. I'm hearing like misleading information, misleading people, conceited people. I didn't want to say it, but I actually have a card that confirms, there's some conceited people, some vultures around at this time, making commentary, making judgments, and it's fueling the negative thinking that you have at this time around some new beginning that has to do with something you feel deeply on a emotional level. Gaslight is the song that's playing. Yeah, by Will Smith. Yep, this is tied to a past life matter. And I'm hearing don't let love get you down. So maybe this is a partner gaslighting you. And Spirit is saying you are not weak for pulling back your energy at this time, or needing time to reflect, or needing time to dive into what's important to you at this time. Prioritizing yourself. Just know that will help you at this time. And do know that you are being supported spiritually by Fae, if you believe in that, fairies, or like your spirit guides, your spirit team, angels, ancestors, whatever you believe in. But I'm seeing fairies specifically. But this energy is here to support you through crisis. So if you feel like you're going through a difficult ending or some difficult energies, just know that could be some sort of gaslighting, emotional manipulation happening at this time, creating fear or misjudgment. Spirit is stressing the more you stay in a state of denial, the longer that you feed this energy, the longer you feed the negative thinking. So really prioritize what's important to you at this time, the things that you love, the things you don't have any problems giving energy to. If you do stay in a state of denial, you will be living out a past life pattern that's meant to be broken at this time. The song that's playing is Kite by Kate Bush. So it kind of made me feel like floating above the situation like a kite does, seeing a higher perspective. I look at it at eye level and it's not good enough, she's saying. So, yeah. But whatever this negative thinking is, it's creating energetic depletion. You're burning yourself out, or these people are burning your energy out. Spirit is affirming that is true. So they're saying that you will have success in this situation despite how you feel energetically. The transformation that you're going through is some sort of again, like I was saying in pile 1, some sort of higher understanding, seeing things from a higher perspective. And the best way to do that is, I want to say, really lean into people who are good listeners. That will give you the green flag on who's, important to you or not. They'll be listening and they will validate, even if they don't agree, they're going to validate your opinion, the things that you care about. They'll be very stimulating and present with you. So intuitively, you can read people. It's like time to start using that ability, because you are going to have success and there will be a big change. Even if you feel like clouded by this negative thinking and it's kind of eating at your energy at this time. But like I said, visualize like a kite floating above the situation. That will help you. I'm hearing someone say, I'll choose better friends next lifetime. It's funny. Yeah. So we have 2 cards that signify some new beginning. So you're I want to say some sort of heart awakening, but also maybe a balancing of your root chakra as well. Which will someone might feel encouraged to delete all of their social media. Whether you want to do that is up to you, but just know that like maybe the pressure, or it might feel enticing to delete your social media. But the way that I heard it kind of felt like it wasn't for good reasons. It was like the negativity getting the best of you. But it's up to you how you feel about it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I do see that with this new passion that's coming in through this transformation, I want to say if you were if you're single at this time, you will continue being single. I'm hearing push through the limits. There's something that you're learning through this period of being independent, and it's helping you to cleanse yourself. I want to say of like public opinion, persuasion, negative thinking. I'm also hearing coercion. It's helping you choose your own independent thought, your own ideas, trusting your own feelings, trusting your own judgment, not letting anyone judge you. You're building some confidence and some courage at this time. So not just your root chakra, but your solar plexus as well. Healing some anxiousness and stress. Feeling confident in what you do, coming out of indecision. So if pile 1 was your past, pile 2, this is like the next level. So I want to say you're achieving some more free thinking, some more inner peace, some more enlightenment, and again, like just like pile 1, it's going to bring about some sort of financial gain as well. So you're not doing this spiritual work for nothing, looking inward for nothing. You're not choosing yourself for nothing. I'm hearing sleep paralysis. Someone has like medication that they need to take before bed. When they don't take the sleep paralysis, or when they don't take the medication, it's causing sleep paralysis, they just said. So whatever bedtime rituals you need to do, make sure you're doing them to avoid like nightmares, sleep paralysis. Stop feeding into any illusions within your own head at this time, like that are stemming from negative thinking. The best that you can. Call in your angels, ancestors, and guides to help you, to give you inner strength, because you are in a process of letting something go to overcome some sort of indecision. And once you do that, you're gonna turn on this solar plexus and heart chakra, and it's going to be go time. No more waiting around. Yeah. The song that's playing is Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. So yeah, Pile 2, the card that came out is success. So there's some integrity, even when you're feeling depleted. Know that success is yours. We have it twice. So what's transforming in your life? You're about to walk into some success. But right now, Spirit is teaching you how to use your intuitive knowing. I want to say also your healing ability. To heal yourself, to heal from denial. So keep letting go and know that storms pass. Call in this guidance, call in help to fight any like negativity at this time. Or envy. I almost said envy. So yeah, you're about to take a really big leap of faith towards your heart's desire. There will be action very soon. If you're feeling depleted, it's time to lead into your friends that listen. It's time to start trust in the power of reciprocity. People who have full cups, are able to offer so much more. So let me show you. This cup is overflowing, and then these vultures are eating off of an already dead body, right? For life. So I feel like you have a choice here. Something reciprocal, or continuously feeding this endless negative loop. And it is self-sabotage when you don't put your heart's desire first. So do know that, pal, too. What's transforming, I want to say, the way you take action. It's time to say no to a lot of things that aren't feeding your manifestations in a positive way. Keep freeing your mind and seeking out inner peace, because this success is waiting on you. Fill up your cup. Retreat if you need. So thank you, pile 2. I'm going to move on to pile 3. All right, pile 3. So you guys were my peach core pile. I don't know, I just visualized a coat. Maybe someone's cold or it's chilly where you are. Maybe someone's a returning viewer. I can hear someone say, like, is that the Frankenstein deck? Yes, it is. Absolutely. Someone is experiencing a telepathic connection and they're scared of it. I want to say, don't be scared. Make sure you're getting to know your own inner voice and your own guidance as well. Because if you're scared of hearing, telepathic connection from other people, then you're probably not comfortable hearing your own guidance. So make sure you're accepting that we have angels, ancestors, guides that communicate to us through the subconscious, Another Lover by Little Dragon is playing. Dreaming as you be talking to me about where we'll be. So yeah, that's confirmation for me. You whispering that it's over to yourself. It's creeping up on my shoulder. Someone's feeling paranoid. Spirit is saying it's because you're drinking too much. It's creating illusions. They were irritated. So sorry if that came off like that. So sorry. But they're I heard that, and then they were like, but you're drinking too much. They were like, you know why. It was they were not happy. Sorry. I apologize. Listen to the song Another Lover by Little Dragon. Or will you have to find another kind of pure lover? Pile 3. What's transforming in your life? We're about to get into it. I'm also hearing this other song. It's I want to sing it. It's I like it, I really, really like it. I don't know what it's called. I want to say it's Mariah Carey. I want it, adore it. I don't know the words. I really don't, but I'm hearing it in a loop in my head. I wish I knew more about it. I feel like that song just took me on a trip. It's also causing me anxiety. Maybe you have a lot of anxiety, pile 3. We won't get into it, okay? Yeah, someone's drinking. I'm hearing Kirkle bangs. I got this drink in my cup. Here's someone say, you got me effed up. You got me effed up. This has got me effed up. And then someone saying be patient. Okay, let's get into it. Lil Healer by Xavier Omar is playing. So I want to say there's 2 separate energies here. Pile 3. The feminine in this situation is evolving into higher commitment. The Queen of Pentacles is the wife. This is wifey. I want to say because of that, it's bringing up a lot of memories around past connections. So, pile 3, you may be engaged. Also, I'm seeing this rabbit. So, I want to say Easter will be significant for connections. If you get engaged around Easter, come back, comment below. I really want to see if that comes true. Let me know. Yeah, I want to say Easter will be very important. I want to say if it's not an actual engagement, then it's like there's going to be some sort of reconciliation, meeting old friends, having some deep conversation, or talking to like childhood friends. And maybe those conversations will bring up things like commitment, or you'll talk about new structures that you have going on in your life, your new plans that you have for yourself, your new endeavors, some new job, things like this. 3D type of things. But I want to say this feminine either just got a new job, or that is what is the transformation. That's the transformation that's coming in. I'm hearing independent thinking, living, independent like joys. So I want to say if you're this Queen of Pumpkins and you're in a long-term commitment, just know that I want to say you're going to start having a greater appreciation for your endeavors that you do alone. Even if, like, say you're not married, and say that you're in a job that you've just been in been at for a while, or you have some established routine that you've been doing for a while and it serves you. Just know that you're going to be finding some new ways to appreciate this, because I'm seeing that you're releasing yourself of some limitations. There's something you're releasing that might have to do with these past connections or past people, even if they resurface during this time. And it's interesting because Sharon was bringing up to me, my sister Sharon, who also helps me with this channel, that it felt like a Mercury retrograde. So pile 3, you might feel that way. So if you are going through an employment change, pile 3, Spirit is just reminding you not to limit yourself, and know that if you haven't found this job yet, this is like a prediction for you that is on its way to you, then know that your searches will be fulfilled. I want to say that you're very attractive to some good money coming in, so you will not be disappointed. Yeah. So the song that's playing is She's Just a Phase. So we have this King and Queen of Pentacles. These two are a pair. I want to say, though, to be honest, Spirit, what do you want me to say? Okay. Yes, so this is within yourself. This is your feminine and masculine energy within self. So I want to say that that's why when I was speaking on independence, even if you're in a connection, it's like your masculine energy, your assertiveness, your determination, diligence, not to say the feminine is not any of these things, but it's just your energy within you, how you use it, how you use your yang energy in the world. You will start showing up for yourself without limitation through this transition that you're going through, and that is going to make you very prosperous. You have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So materially, absolutely. So right now you're working on releasing these limits. So if you are stuck in a bad situation when it comes to commitment, and it's tied to like a childhood wound, it's time to free yourself. It's time to become single. It's time to choose yourself. Pile 3. Somebody needed to hear that. And trigger warning if you needed to hear that. Trigger warning. Also, I want to say when you release these limits that you have put on yourself, you're going to reach a lot of, I heard epiphanies, but emotional fulfillment. It's going to help you stop second guessing yourself so that you can let this new love in. And I'm not seeing necessarily relationships, but this is a family, right? I'm just saying that there's options. Pile 3. There are options. So make sure you are communicating with your community at this time. Really beware of, if you are single and you're not yet committed, you will be committed, pile 3. You're like the pile that's destined to be married. But just know that with these options, there will be a lot of great options there for you. So that's why Spirit is like, please don't settle. Do not settle. Especially if you're with someone now. These past connections, do not settle. Really release this past energy. Communicate with your community, your group, your peoples. They will help you stay on track and to not bail or deviate from the plans, your vision. So if you envisioned yourself having a family, pile 3, yes, start believing. But yeah, it won't just be fulfilling in your family or home life. It will be financial fulfillment as well. So consider your options. Consider the adjacent possibilities. Say no to these flighty archetypes, any lust traps, and cater to your needs, pile 3. So if you were wondering, just know that your singlehood will benefit you and it will bring you some really yummy options. Keep balancing your masculine and feminine energies, because your inner masculine will be a reflection of the commitment you attract in your life. The song that's playing is Stay With Me by DeBarge. That's what I'm saying. So when you meet your masculine, this person is not going to want to let you go. I feel like you may give off that energy to a lot of people, like commitment. So don't settle for commitment phobes. Don't settle for that. Don't bail on your plan just for a couple minutes of lust. Remain authentic, pile 3. So we have energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. So say no, because you're going through an energetic level up. Like, this is the Queen of Pumpkins and then the Nine of Pumpkins. Like, here she's sitting and she's like chilling at home, counting her money or taking care of the household duties. And then the other photo, she's out and about and on the town wearing a beautiful gown. Money is playing by the flying lizards. Pile 3. This is what I'm saying. You are going through some sort of employment change, and it's going to, like, you're going to change your wardrobe, and you're going to have a family, I want to say. So allow these energetic level ups to happen. Be clear with what you options roll in. You can say, okay, this, not that. You know what I mean? Without limitation or second guessing yourself. So that's what you're preparing for. This is nice. This is some good energy. Let's get one more card and then we'll be done with pile 3. So know what you want, pile 3. Be ready to communicate and select exactly what you want. So this card says, make yourself a number 1 financial obligation, save and invest in yourself. So know that your search for money, jobs, or any opportunities that you're attracting at this time, you will not be disappointed, not at all. It's just more so about claiming this vision without any second guessing, okay? I feel like you know this. You just needed to hear this little pump up message and be on your way. So thank you, pile 3, for being here. You're already on your way. Stay diligent, stay attractive to exactly what you deserve in life. Stay strong and say no to these false lust traps, because they come in too. You're looking attractive, so don't settle. Not a good time to settle, pile 3. All right, let's move on to pile 4. Pile 4, which was the nephrite jasper. Oh, something just fell on the floor, but it's too far to reach at this time. I'll get it later. I'm hearing Burning Man. Someone's gonna go Burning Man. Also, someone should work with Ganesh. Homie Ganesh. Pile 4. That's probably disrespectful. I'm not gonna call him homie, but you know what I'm trying to say here. Someone's diet is not serving them at this time. If your diet is making you miserable, start eating what you want. I heard fleshy foods, so maybe someone is not vegan. Maybe you either need to go vegan or vice versa. Maybe you're vegan and you need to try some fleshy foods. Someone's diet is making them miserable. Headaches. Make sure you're eating the proper food. Maybe see a nutrition if you can. Health specialist, I'm hearing. And they're saying dietary changes need to be made like ASAP, pronto. Feels like a very specific message for somebody. And someone needs to get their brain scanned soon, please. So intuitively, if you feel like that resonates, make sure you're doing that. I heard the price is high, so somebody's price is going up. I'm also hearing Bitcoin. Perfecto by Mac Miller's playing. Yeah, he says, I'm on the surface I look so fine, but really I'm bugging. I'm getting that energy from y'all. A little bit stress pressed. Adding up what's on my mind. I feel like I could just stop and just enjoy the rest of this song. It's like putting me on a really high feeling. Like I feel like I'm sitting in a cloud. Hearing someone talk so negatively about someone else. Yeah. Pop 4, trigger warning. Okay. I feel like you're already in a space, so I'm gonna be gentle. There's some anxiety, and the best way to combat that feeling is to really work with your inner child closely, listen to its needs. Do you need to paint? Like, look at Jack. He literally is such a dumbass in this photo. This is like when he's about to steal Christmas, but he's like in his element in the best way. I shouldn't have said a dumbass, but it's like, you know what I mean? Just goofing, like in his own freaking world. So do what you gotta do, even if it's just in isolation. Paint, sing, do some cartwheels, something, because this energy is really heavy, Paul Ford. So I want to say Paul Ford, the best way through this anxiety is to be in flow and really choosing quality time, and know that everything will happen as it's meant to. Everything will show up at the right time. So I'm hearing don't force or beg. So 5 of Cups. I was saying headache, right? So disappointment, something not happening the way you thought, it wasn't what you wanted. I want to say that there were obligations to fulfill, also options. These could be karmic options, or contracts that needed to be fulfilled. Spirit is asking that you free your mind and really open up your heart at this time. There's some limits that you're placing on yourself that don't actually exist. I'm hearing dealing with the repercussions as well. I want to say someone's scared of losing their freedom, free will, to obligation. And like maybe that's something you're reflecting on at this time. And Spirit is saying when we believe in a higher power, we don't give in to this sort of negativity or illusion. So just know that you have more options than you realize. There's more roads. I'm also hearing seclusion. Seclusion is bringing you to your best self. The song that's playing is Etran by Disclosure. It kind of sounds like, I don't know, kind of sounds like tribal. So maybe you need to listen to like some drums or something a little bit more like tribal, grounding. So I want to say, to be honest, Pot 4, I feel like you have a lot of false connections around you. We have the Lover in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, and then you have the Knight of Needles. So I feel like this is putting you in an energy of, I'm hearing chaos. And your intuition is correct. If you feel something is wrong, it's definitely wrong. Something's off about this situation, this partner, this contract. Maybe you yourself are just imbalanced. It doesn't have to be outer. It can be within yourself. And it might be putting you into a state of like hypervigilance as well. The Knight of Needles. And Spirit is saying like, I want to say Spirit's trying to say like, hey, we're trying to put the power back in your hands right now. When you acknowledge that the power is in your hands, that will give you a lot of mental clarity. But I want to say, if this is like a faulty contract, or a faulty friendship, faulty love situation, something is wrong. Something's off. You're correct. Your intuition will tell you if something is wrong. So if it's not already happening, and if that happens, that remember that you have the power. The power is in your hands. And I'm hearing like stillness. Stillness is where we reclaim that power. Learning how to like trust yourself again. So what's transforming? I want to say, I heard home and stability. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is like money, wealth, legacy, family sometimes. What's transforming for you? I want to say fear around your finances or work or obligations, family, career, connections. I'm hearing public image. Yeah, you're going to get a huge, like, you're going to get like a huge, I don't know how to explain this, but I felt it. Like a huge relief. Something's going to relieve you. But it is something you have to choose. It's like a mindset you have to choose. But once you choose it, you're locked in. You're locked in. You're never going to be this paranoid. Or at least you'll know how to deal with this feeling. So really choose your peace at this time. Like, meditate as many times you need around the situation. Like, actually think about the situation and meditate on it for answers, I want to say. Calm yourself down in order to be present with your ideas at this time. Be present when connecting with people in order to be able to detect if something is wrong. And I'm hearing someone say fear gets in the way. So make sure you're saying no to fear or obsession. Really use your time to reflect, because Spirit is asking you to be brave and to not second guess at this time. So I want to say there are some past memories that you will be working through very soon. So this is the Four of Cups twice, so they're overstating this. So if you think that you're reflecting now, just know that there's more. What's trying to transform, I want to say, ease around connections, public image, distressing. I have no cards that say that, I'm just hearing it in my head. And finances. That is going to be changed. You're going to feel so much differently about it. But now and within the future, you will be continuing to reflect. I want to say you're under a heavy watchful eye, to be honest. I almost like wanted to pull my face away. Like, I wanted to look away. Like, I wanted to pull back. So I want to say I understand maybe the pressure. I'm also hearing distractions. So it's really important to be sovereign at this time. Choose your sovereignty. And you can do that through the food that you eat, how you take care of yourself. Just know that if you're worried about your money, I do see some sort of opportunity coming your way. Make sure you're speaking very clearly at this time. Concisely, I just heard. The song that is playing is Lose My Breath. So yeah, like, breathe, speak slowly. I'm hearing agility. Keep protecting yourself, I want to say, from illusion, false connections. Make sure you're taking off those rose-colored glasses, especially if they're connected to past events, memories. And be aware of distractions at this time. Do that shadow work. So authenticity, despite whatever disappointment or whatever is wrong, remain authentic. Like I said, choose your sovereignty. I did say that. So yeah, choose your sovereignty. Remember the power that you have. And then we have joy. So what did I say about this Jack card? Look at him. Big bimbo energy. I'm going to need you to be a bimbo. Like, be a kid. Like, just let yourself go. Because this is the latter. This is the other choice. Pre-disappointment, post-disappointment. It's time to get back into your pre-disappointment energy. Yeah, so just be authentic. Choose your joy. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you radiate, because money, that's great. It's fine. It's going to be good. So if it has to do with these connections, you are correct. It's off. Something stinks. So we have friendship as well. So maybe it's time to start looking for new friends. Communicate clearly if you are currently in these toxic contracts. I'm also hearing behave yourself. whatever that means to you. She's saying you are dismissed at the end of the song. So maybe someone needs to be dismissed, cut out with this sword. So the last card I have for you, Pile 4, is remember your spirit. Connect, listen, know, and be still, and trust. So what's transforming with at this time for you? It's like if you wanted some new solid foundations, especially when it came to money and career, networking, that's what's transforming. So be calm, be still, trust the process. In the meantime, don't get caught up in the past. Choose your sovereignty, even if you're under heavy pressure. You know? Focus on the outcome you desire, I want to say. But yeah, you do have some ingenuine people around you. So just be aware of that. They're not giving advice on it really. Just, I guess follow the guidance. Follow your own intuition. Choose your sovereignty. Okay. Thank you, Pile 4. I'm going to be done for the night. So, yeah, have a great day, night, evening, guys. I hope that these were helpful, and I will check in with you later. Bye-bye.